stick with them. And will be the best way. And the best way also, if you can be a friend to your children. And subhanallah, we have seen so many people, they go from one step to another until they come out from religion altogether and they become against their ummah. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to save us and save your loved ones. Another story is about a woman. She said, brother, I am a woman in my 50s, and on Facebook I met a young man who is in his 30s, and he started sending me good letters. Let me feel very young. Let me feel I am so much wanted and needed. And I have children who are old. I have a husband who is a successful businessman, but I always wanted to contact this young man. And he was sending me pictures that shows me that he is going in the most expensive cars, in the most expensive yachts, in his company, in his work. He showed me that he's more rich than me and he loved me so much and he wants me. So I traveled to him, I met him, and I feel in love with him instantly. And I asked my husband, I want to divorce, I want out. I asked my husband, I need half the money, and he have to liquidate everything according to the law. We sold everything, I took the money and I went to him. When I went to him, the young man, he showed me that he is religious. He told me, you shouldn't come out from house. If you go out from house, you cover yourself, cover your face, because I feel very much jealous for you. So he let me stay at house. He said, I'm going to spend on you. Don't spend anything. And then I felt obliged, so I gave him all the money that I took from my husband. And then he told me that he's going to Dubai to buy some business which will make him even more rich. So I wish him well. And that was 2 years ago. I haven't seen him since. What you will say to this woman? What can I say to you, sister? Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, all these things. You come and you reveal your identity. And a man who is his job is to actually, laugh at people and cheat them. That is his job. And he will use all the pictures. He will make up how much money you have, how much money your husband have, what you love, what you don't love. He will study you like a book. And then he will come and allure you. And everything that you think about, he already know. He already write it in his paper. And he already plan. So this young man saying, oh, I'm going to work 2 years on this woman, and I'm going to finish up with $1 million. Well, not bad. $500,000 for each year. Not bad for a business. That is for them as a business. That's why we come to the Muslim brother and sister and young Muslims. Be careful of all these things. Facebook, Snapchat, snapshots, all these things. Instagram, you come and show your private life and you feel, oh, I'm safe. No one can know because I can reject them. You can reject them. There are millions of people who can see your files, who work in this kind of companies. Do you think they are all prophets? Do you think they are all, Sahaba? Astaghfirullah? No. They are people. And when they see profiles like this, they can sell your profile to someone. Well, if he can make $10,000 selling your profile, it doesn't matter. As a matter of fact, even our emails, when you send emails, all your emails is being sold out to companies like Alibaba and like the other companies which sell commodity. Once you send an email asking something, immediately 100 email will come to you. Would you like to buy this? Would you like to buy that? Hey, how did you know that I want to buy this and that? Of course, they sold your email to them. And that's what they do. You think they give you free email because of your black eyes? I don't think so. That's why it is very important, especially for the ladies, because, subhanallah, the ladies is very easy to be allured. Especially a young man, 10, 20 years younger, and say, oh, I love you so much, you are the best. Feel, oh. And if there is no fear of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, all these things will happen. So the important thing is for the people to have fear of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, so that this thing cannot happen to them. The woman said, can you help me find this man? Where can I help you find this man? Are you out of your mind? Do you even think he's in Dubai? So all these things that happen because of modern Muslim family. Modern Muslim family, subhanallah, that we say, okay, I am modern, I don't have to pray. I like to go to Jannah. But because I am Muslim, I will go to Jannah. But I don't pray, actually, I don't have time for it. I don't fast Ramadan, it's too much, long time. I have to eat in between. I don't do zakah because I don't think people need money, So this is modern Muslim families, and they feel this is the way they can, subhanallah. Now, this is another thing. One of the students, 14 years old, they are on Instagram. A girl, a Muslim girl, she put her pictures, feeling I can reject anyone from who send me a text message. I want you to listen what text message they will have on their Instagram or Facebook or whatever. One man, he's sending her, he said, I know you, I know your family, I am one of your cousins. Another, he tell her, I am very close to you. Another is tell her, if I don't meet you in this coffee shop, I am going to tell your father a very bad thing about you. And this is 14 years old girl. What will happen in her mind, you think? What will go on in her mind? All this fear and shaitan, this is his job, to allure people, to make them afraid. Oh, let's go meet this man. After she meet this man, now he take more picture of her, sitting with him. And then next step, and then next step, and then next step, end up destroying this girl's life. Why? Because she's naive. Now, most of them, these young people, they feel, oh, Dad, Mom, thank you very much, I need my freedom. Don't check my Instagram, I don't want you to see my friends. Now, also they will say, I want to be independent. I want to have my own friends. I don't need your advice. I am capable of having advice. This is what young people think. And they will think, they complain their parents, they never listen to us. They are very strict to us. They don't like us to take us to our friends. They say we are too lazy. Come to the parents, they also complain about their children. Our children never obey us. Our children always stress out. Our children, they don't want to tell us about their life. And some of the parents even say, why don't be like that girl? Or why don't you be like that man? Or why don't you be like that boy? Comparing the children, making them feeling even more gap. We have to close the gap as much as possible. It is in an age that we, as Muslims, we are facing so much challenges. And we need to come out. We have mashayikh, mashallah, which is perfect. But we also need some people who do counseling. People who are good Muslims, who understand religion and understand also the present day challenges in front of the youth. We need to come out with teachers who are very friendly with their students. We need to come out so that we can find solution for this kind of girl. I talked to the girl, why don't you cancel your Instagram? She said, oh, I already canceled all the other accounts. I can't cancel, I want to keep I want to keep on the net with contact with my friends. And she still really feel that she have her own private Instagram account, which is absolutely not true. Once you are on the net, it is not private anymore. Another couple, subhanallah, they are from different culture. And they get married. Although it's so many difficult. They are from different culture and they get married. And the man called me, he said, brother, my wife is crazy. She is in the train station. She is shouting at me. She is throwing everything in the bag. I say, what's wrong? I know. So I tell him, okay, what happened? He tell him, I'm telling her, yalla, yalla. And she started to say, you don't respect me. You are shouting at me. I tell him, brother, already married from another culture. You should understand. You can't tell the woman, yalla, yalla, shouting at her. People will feel angry. If she is same your culture, she will understand. But you are telling her, yalla, yalla. Of course, she feel different. In some cultures, if the son come from the school with his school bag and he put his school bag in the middle of the room, the father will take the school bag and he will chuck it as far as possible. Some people laughing. You have seen that in your eyes, brother. I too. Me too. So in some cultures, no, they treat the son like a king. What you like, what you want, They different. In some cultures, they treat the girl as a princess in the house. And when she married, she thinks she become the queen. And she think that you need to bring the moon to her. Where is the moon? You still did not deliver the moon. This is what she think. In other cultures, the woman stay back until the men finish food and then they send the remains to them. This is different cultures. You have to understand. If you are marrying in other cultures, you have to come closer one step and understand. You can't just shout at her, yalla, yalla. Maybe for other cultures, yeah, of course, yalla means go. So I try to explain to them on the phone that he didn't mean bad and she didn't mean bad. This is just a culture effect culture. So if you are as a Muslim and we are encouraged to marry from far away from us, try to understand the other culture, how it goes, so that your family can be happy. Now, there is another sister. She said, brother, my husband wants to marry a second wife.